I don't get it. Patriots? What? What patriots storm their own capital? Hello folks, happy Monday and happy New Year. I realize we're 11 days into January, but whatever. It's been a minute since we've chatted. I was busy moving and getting my life situated for 2021. I told myself I'd come up with a daily routine to help with my mental health. I'd take a step back from alcohol, whatever the fuck that means. But then terrorists rioted and stormed the Capitol on the orders of a sitting United States president, and I popped that bottle with a quickness, I gotta tell you. In positive news though, look. We have a set now. Yeah, it's not a set. We just desperately needed a desk. You see that there's nothing really history related here. Anywho, in light of the traitorous behavior that took place last week, let's talk about the other time something like that happened. In 1812, the United States declared war on Great Britain due to trading restrictions and America's desire to grow its territory, which included pushing more and more Native Americans off their land. The Native Americans sought the help of the British and thus began the War of 1812. In August 1814, British forces aimed to retaliate against the United States for the destruction of Port Dover in Canada. Canada was a British colony at this point. So Major General Robert Ross ordered his British troops to burn Washington, D.C. to the ground. Main targets were the Capitol, which at that time housed Congress, the Supreme Court, and the Library of Congress, and the White House. On August 24, 1814, the British got it on and popping and laid siege to D.C. by looting and setting fire to both buildings and many others. Luckily, Congress wasn't in session, and President James Madison fled to Maryland before the British arrived. What? The British are... They coming here? When? 2 days. Well, I'm gonna head on out there. As troops approached the White House, First Lady Dolly Madison was like, y'all, I gotta save the George Washington portrait. It is bomb.com. Why she didn't flee with the president in the first place is a question that I have. I'm not really understanding the timeline there, but whatever. She and Paul Jennings, a 15-year-old enslaved young man, saved the famous painting. He often gets left out of that story, so I just figured I'd slide that right in there. The British occupied D.C. for all of 26 hours, with some historians believing a bad storm played a significant role in their retreat. Neither building was totaled, but there was significant damage, so much so that Congress didn't reconvene for about another 3.5 weeks, and when they did, they met at a hotel. There were even talks to move the capital of the U.S. to Philadelphia. Obviously, that didn't happen, and the Capitol was rebuilt and would endure a few other breaches before some sore losers would decide to take back their country. It's hilarious to me because these are the same folks who jizzed their pants over the 4th of July, but literally took a page out of the opposing team's book. Make it make sense. I don't get it. Patriots? What? What patriots storm their own capital? Anywho, don't be a traitor. Class dismissed.